Alright, what's happening? I have some more shit pulled out for you. Again, 5 records, but it's more like 6, because I do have 2 versions of something that I'm going to talk about. But first, I'm going to start with something a bit inappropriate and completely disgusting. This is Intoletarian with Berserker Savagery. This is the first Intoletarian album. And I was actually lucky enough to get this through Analog Worship. I don't know if they found a few copies or something, but it may have been as little as like 2 copies. And I know I got one, and I know Dave got one. It wasn't exactly cheap, but I guess for what it is. But considering that this is the first press that has been sold out for a while, I guess I could justify it. But yeah, I believe this album came out in 2011, and like I said, this is the debut album from Intoletarian. And the thing about this is there's only 2 tracks on it. The record itself is like 45 minutes long, but there is only 2 tracks on it. A track per side, obviously, but it says Strike 1, Weapon of Revolution, and Strike 2, Death Campaign. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, if you listen to Death Angle Absolution, it's kind of all fucking, I mean, you could mistake the thing for one fucking long song. So I don't really care. This has 2 tracks on it, but fucking Death Angle Absolution says it has like 146, so quite a bit different. But yeah, I believe Antichrist Kramer actually called Intoletarian like Berserker Grind Noisecore. So fucking dumb. I hope that was kind of like a joke, because I hate shit like that, man. Mainly this is kind of like a mixture of like fucking harsh noise and sort of like, I guess, blackish war metal. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like grindcore and harsh noise, and it's kind of just like blender metal, if you will. Though I would say that this is a little bit more, like, you can kind of tell what's going on a little bit better on this release than you can on Death Angle Absolution. But really, you know, it's all fucking, it's Intoletarian, and I actually really enjoy it. However, I was a little bit bummed when I got this, and it turned out to be one of these fucking, like, fold out things. I'm not a fan of this. Actually, in the picture, it showed like this, and then it showed the paper that comes with it, and then like in the background it had one of these, and I thought this was a poster, and I was like, that's fucking badass. And sure as shit, man, it's not a poster. It is in fact just not even a jacket. It's just like a fold over cover, sort of. Fuck it, man, I don't care. It's good shit. Yeah, it does come with this paper of a picture of Antichrist Kramer and Terror, I guess, who, I guess, session drummer. And Antichrist Kramer does everything else, but very cool. And on this side, there's a little bit more of that sort of super controversial, if you will, banter, I guess, that Antichrist Kramer is kind of known for. Again, there is some racial slurs in here, and whatever. But it does say at the bottom, it does say your sons and daughters will be the coal upon which you are burned, which I like that a lot. You can pause that and read it if you want to. I would rather not, personally. Too many of you guys get offended by everything, so whatever. Black vinyl, but I do like the labels on this thing. And you can see there are literally no like fucking queue up lines. I mean, it's literally just one run-on fucking thing. It's cool though. Berserker Savagery, love it, man. This is really good. I think I do prefer this to Death Angle Absolution. But, really, man, and like I said, it's fucking Intoletarian doing Intoletarian. There are a few new Intoletarian releases coming out this year. I know there's like a 7-inch, and I know there's a double album coming out this year. All worth looking out for. This is actually getting repressed as well on picture disc, probably with new artwork from what I remember. But I'm glad to have the original. I'll probably grab the reissue too, depending on if it comes with anything special. But fucking dude, do it. Listen to it. Intoletarian Berserker Savagery. Alright, sticking with a bit more controversial metal, if you will. This is actually a 2015 release, and man, had I had my hands on this last year, I would easily put this in the top 3 albums that came out last year, because this is a fucking masterpiece. This is Aryan Art with something in Bulgarian. I have it written here. It's translated to Harmony, Eternity, Universe. And Aryan Art is a Bulgarian black metal band. Maybe you could even consider it like a project. I think there's only one guy in this band or project. At least one like guy, like a main guy, and then maybe like a session musician or something. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. There's really not like a lot of available information about this band that isn't basically the guy in the band talking about the ideology and stuff like that. And though, despite the name, which is Aryan Art, which would suggest that this is likely an NS band, and I think I'm pretty sure that it is, but it's like if you read what the guy says about it, he doesn't really say that it is. It's sort of more, I mean, there's like things that he'll say that are pretty like, it's kind of like a giveaway, I guess, but the guy sounds a lot smarter. It's a lot more, it's not as black and white as this is, you know, like it's not as black and white as the guy saying, yes, this is an NS band, this is what we believe. The lyrics seem to be a lot more focused on like philosophy and stuff like that, which I love, but really, man, the standout thing about this fucking album is the instrumentation. The guitars on this album are fucking second to none, dude. I can't even describe it. The 4th song on this, I don't know how to fucking say it, dude. I don't speak this language. That song. Seriously, it's one of the best songs that probably came out last year. Everything about this is great. Like I said, the instrumentation, the vocals are just fucking awesome. There's loads of melody in this, and it's fucking great, man. I mean, I understand, like, it's not for everybody, but that's just because of the whole, Madeline, come on, man. Alright? It's not for everybody just because of the ideological differences that may exist between you and the ideologies of this band, but, fuck, dude, if you like good music, just listen to this. It's really fucking good. So, Darker Than Black. Darker Than Black. One thing about Darker Than Black, like, their fucking quality varies so vastly from release to release. Like, if you compare this to that Nordfrid album that I've shown before, fuck, dude, this has got nothing on that in terms of quality, but, you know, whatever. Some lyrics, which I can't fucking read. Just a bit of information on the back here. It does say thank you, which is a bit more than I would expect from a Bulgarian National Socialist black metal band, I guess. But it does say thank you. Your copy is number 150. I think it's out of 300. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's out of 300. And really nice color vinyl. It's white with the white label, and that sort of black smudge thing there. I don't know. That kind of seems to exist with a lot of white records. You can kind of see it on that side too. But yeah, man, this is fucking one of the best albums that came out last year. Seriously. I really, really wish I had my hands on this thing sooner, but you know, it's part of how it seems to work for me. I always find the best releases of the year before the year after, so that doesn't do me any good. But you know, I have it now. That's really what matters, I guess. And I will stand by this being one of the best albums that came out last year, and that's not going in. And I'm going to keep trying, because if you remember any of my other fucking videos where I try to force something into the goddamn jacket, and a bit of comic ineptitude, I fucking try it again. Whatever, it's going in now. Ugh. Aryan Art. Alright, not a metal album, but this band is known for being a metal band, and this is something that you'll probably see a load of people show over the next, fucking 2 weeks, maybe. probably everyone on YouTube will show these things by then. But this is one of the 3 reissues that I have. This is Over with the second Over album, XXXI. I don't fucking know. Yeah, everyone on the planet is familiar with Over. It's sort of Norwegian. Well, the early stuff was black metal. Then they kind of transitioned to a sort of, I don't know, experimental sort of fucking band. I don't care. I don't like the new stuff at all. Really, after the album that came after this, I just don't give a fuck. But like, this was the second album. Like I said, the first album was a black metal album. The third album was a black metal album. But the second album was a bit different. It's more of a... Yeah, it's entirely acoustic, actually. Excellent instrumentation, as you would probably imagine, but there's no metal at all on this release. It's very pretty sounding. It's very atmospheric. It's very... I don't know, it's very clean sounding. But it does have sort of a feeling, an aura, sort of melancholy, that's sort of, you know, kind of ominous and eerie and, you know, all that good stuff. But this is a brand new 2016 Century Media reissue, which I believe this was the first time that this has been released on a standalone like vinyl pressing, because before it was always part of a box set. But I'm pleased to own this, man. This thing is really, really nice quality. That's the back of the song titles. That's the inside. Really, really fucking cool stuff. Now, one of the nice things that this does include is this booklet here, but it's not a booklet of lyrics or anything like that. And instead, I've never actually had one of, like, I've never had a booklet or anything come with a record quite like this before, because this includes sheet music. I don't know if it's for the whole album or for just parts of it, but either way, man, I think that's a really, really nice touch. It's very, very cool. Not like it does me any fucking good, but yeah, super, super cool, man. I love this. It's really nice. Yeah, most tracks on this thing are instrumental tracks, no vocals at all. But I did get what they call the lilac version, and on the picture that Century Media had on their website, it was actually much more pinkish. But I'm glad it came out more like this, because I like this color. I don't like the sort of light pinkish color that was part of the picture. 200 copies. I got the lilac version for all 3 records, which I will show the other 2 over time. You know, space them out a bit, in case you don't like Over, I guess. But, yeah, man, not really much to say about this. If you like... I mean, if you like Over, this doesn't really fit in their... it doesn't really fit in their catalog of music, I guess. Especially not the early albums. The first, well, I guess their first fucking 4 or 5 years of existence. This is just kind of very different from what they were doing, and I'm not really sure I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure what the thought process was. I mean, this is the first. I mean, this is the first Over shit I ever owned, so, you know, I don't know. And considering that they haven't made a good album since like 1997, really, I don't fucking care to listen to the new stuff, so I don't know that much about Over. And, you know, I always kind of wanted the first 3 records, but the box sets were always expensive, and they sold out right when they reissued it, in like 2013 maybe. But, yeah, it's cool. I'm glad I own this. Gorgeous album cover, gorgeous music. That's Over with XXXI. Alright, I actually have 2 versions of this right here, and I'm glad I do, but one of them's pretty much useless because I never listened to it. This is how it came. This is actually how Hell's Headbanger sent me this, and you can tell this is an Archgoat record. This is a picture disc version of Angel Cunt, Tales of Desecration. Yeah, fuck, dude. I got this from Hell's Headbangers actually. I don't know if there was a certain amount of like copies that were found somewhere or something, but they were selling this, and I fucking bought it. It was cheap. I don't really like picture discs, but at the time I didn't know that this was getting reissued, so I was okay spending the $15 on it. Yeah, this is I believe this is the first. I don't think it says it anywhere. I believe this is the first Archgoat EP from like 1993. So this is super early Archgoat. This is when they still had Blood Desecrator in the band, before they got Sinister, who did the drums on the all fucking albums, the 3 Archgoat albums. And I believe that they have a new guy now. I don't know who he is, but he literally joined the band like late last year or early this year, so I don't fucking know. But I love the whole. I love the like the bullets around the thing here. I would consider getting a frame for this because, like I said, I have another version of this now, and I'm not ever going to spin this because I don't really like picture discs so much. But Battle Command Records and Bloodfire Death. I don't know what the limitation on this is. I don't know that it was specified. I know Discogs doesn't have it specified anywhere. But let me show you the other version of this. As much as I like Archgoat, I can't say that I love this EP. It's very, I don't know, like when I think of Archgoat, I much more prefer the more recent stuff. This is extremely chaotic, and I don't know, when I want to listen to Archgoat, that's not what I listen to Archgoat for, which might sound strange because that's what Archgoat is, but I much prefer the more recent Archgoat stuff. This right here is the brand new 2016 Debris Morti Productions reissue of Angel Cunt, Tales of Desecration. And this actually has a fucking jacket. I know this has been released before with a jacket. At least I'm 99% sure. But I don't have that version. It's probably very expensive, but I'm okay with this. What was that noise? Oh, download card. Excellent. Very cool. Yeah, really cool Chris Moyen artwork. This guy down here looks a little bit silly, but whatever. I was 1993. I can forgive it. This is the back here. Obviously, Ritual Butcherer and Lord Angel Slayer are still in the band to this day. Fucking guys have been in Archgoat longer than I've been alive. I think Archgoat formed in like '89 too, so quite a while, for fucking 5 years. Really cool inner sheet here, or I guess inner sleeve, but I don't keep the record in there. I'm not sure what this artwork is. I'm not sure if this was something that was used a long time ago, or if this is something new. I'm not sure. Just some thanks on the side with another picture of the band. Fucking sweet, dude. This also includes a big booklet. These reissues are really nice, and I don't know that you can still get them through 20 bucks spin, but that's where I got mine. I would definitely recommend at least looking because they're cheap and they're fucking really nice quality, as you can see. So, yeah, just a bunch of pictures of the band. It's really fucking cool. The record itself is black vinyl. I like the label a lot, but this is single-sided, sort of silk screen print on the other side with the Archgoat logo. Fucking sweet, dude. And this is actually the original Archgoat logo. If you look at the logo now, it is a bit different. I have something right here. Maybe you can tell. You can't. The line, like you can tell, like in the lines of the horns, it's a bit different. The cross looks a little bit different. It's all, it's very subtle things, but it's just an observation, if you will. But yeah, man, I would recommend checking these out, checking this EP out, and seeing if you can pick this up still, because fuck, man, I know the Debris Morti reissues of Horror Bethlehem and the Light Devouring Darkness. I know those went pretty quickly, and those things go for a pretty penny now. They've been reissued now on black vinyl, but if you want the red vinyl with the black splatter, it's going to cost you. But I'm really pleased to own this, and I think those of you who haven't heard it should listen to it. So that's Archgoat with Angel Cunt. All right, finally, from Finland, we're going to the Czech Republic, which is not a place that I fucking think of when I think of black metal. But this is probably the best black metal coming from the Czech Republic at the moment that I can think of. But then again, I don't think of the Czech Republic. So, this is Cult of Fire with Triumvirate. Excellent, excellent fucking black metal. And just quickly, this is like the nicest feeling gatefold or just jacket in general that I fucking have. I don't know what it is, but it almost feels like plastic. It's, I don't know, it's really fucking cool. Terrible, terrible album cover that I also really enjoy. I just feel like if this dude in the middle was like fully hooded and you couldn't see his face, I feel like it'd be a lot less ridiculous. But yeah, you can see he's got the fucking goatee and everything. It's great. Yeah, fucking Bible burning. I love the style, you know, the whole ritual-y looking thing, but it's just kind of fucking ridiculous. But if you guys have never heard of Cult of Fire, like I said, it is a Czech Republic-based black metal band. This is their first album, first of 2 albums, from 2000 and... shit. Fuck, man. 2000, I want to say like 2011 maybe? 2010, I could be totally wrong, I don't know. But like I said, this is the first of 2. The second album is a bit different from what I remember. I don't own that album, unfortunately, and I don't know what the fuck it's called because it's in not English, or also not a language that uses fucking letters. So, who knows? But there's the cover. There is the back cover. This is Iron Bonehead. I think. It doesn't even fucking say. Yeah, it does. That's some... says on the labels. But there's the back. Really cool. And the gatefold itself. It's a skull with fire. Probably on the Bible. Very cool. This is really good stuff. Musically, the keyboards on this thing are really just fucking awesome, man. It really, like, the keyboards stand out on this thing. But it's got a very eerie atmosphere. You know, it's got that haunting sort of sound. Fuck, dude, it's just good. Most of the songs are pretty fast or mid-paced at least. Not really any slow tracks on this thing, but for the most part, man, every fucking song is good. I can't really pick one because I don't know the names of the songs because I don't speak this fucking language, but I don't know, this is more, like, this is one of the albums I put on and I'm kind of like, it's not really an album that I've put on to listen to in the foreground very many times, you know, this is, so far I've kind of put this on and it's been background music, which is a shame. I do want to actually pay more attention to this thing, but, you know, from the times I have played it and listened to it, it's really fucking good. So this comes with a poster that I have framed. I basically just framed this because I got the poster. I wanted to change the poster that I had up there, so I put it in a frame, but this is almost certainly coming out pretty soon. But just the album cover, grayscale. That's the logo. That's a terrible logo, by the way. I don't know, man. Good shit all around. Check it out. That's Cult of Fire with Triumvirate. Alright guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. I'm going to pull out some more records. I'm going to get some more shit lined up, and we will do this sooner rather than later. So thanks for sticking around if you did, and until next time.